All right, physics or biology students. Sorry about that. I was looking at proteins and read physics. I want to talk to you a bit about this protein synthesis video lesson. So this will be the video that's right below it. And so inside this folder, this is where you'll spend a bulk of your time. So you've mastered, or at least you have been asked to, master this idea of transcription, of making a copy of DNA, and then processing, cutting out the introns, and then translating it, changing it from genetic code over into amino acid code and the ribosomes and tRNA and all those things. Well, this week, we're going to actually put those things into practice. And we're going to talk about how you actually read DNA and then figure out the amino acid sequence. There are all kinds of application for this in diseases, um, in genetic disorders, and even our traits that we have. So when you have brown eyes or green eyes, it's really because the ribosomes inside your eyes are making a certain pigment, and that pigment is a protein, and then it reflects different colors and absorbs different colors. And so that's what we're really where we're headed here. And so with this, I think I did a really nice job of organizing this. So there's going to be a very short, and I kept all these under 10 minutes, a transcription video lesson with a quizzes. Then once you've done that, that's a formative. Then there's a summative transcription. So then you're going to see this puzzle piece where that's a graded assignment. Then, and you will also notice I have not put dates with these things because I want you to get as far as what you can this week. I'll give you kind of a minimum expectation. In fact, my expectation for this week is that this folder at least is done. And I don't think it's going to even take you one day to do two of these. I think you can, or I think it's really reasonable that you can do transcription and the video lesson and then the assessment in one day very easily, and probably even move on to the next one. Some of these are going to move very quickly. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if there will be some people who will get this entire thing done in one day. Um, Especially if you get in a role and you decide, hey, I'm going to work a little bit during my academic focus, which is our study hall here at school. Um, all right, so back to the video lessons. And then once you've accomplished these two, then you will do the next two. And then there's two on translation. Then there's this overall video lesson. That's where you're kind of putting it all together. And I called it lesson 4. It's really 4 of 4. So really, I probably should have said video 1 of 4 and 2 of 4 and 3 of 4. But I just went ahead and titled this, and it's overall. It's nothing new in this one. It's just putting it all together. So once you have your check marks in all of those, and so what I'll do is I'll make this so that you earn check marks as you do the completion. So if it's a video lesson, do a screen capture and submit your score. And that's this folder. Then once you've completed everything in that folder, you will actually have a green check mark for protein synthesis video lessons, and you'll be ready to move on to the summative assignment. So, and I'll have a video that goes along with that. So every one of these different folders will have its own video that will explain what to do. I'm very excited about this. This is usually, many students will look at your codon table and say, hey, I remember that. I think I even remember one student said last week, oh, I saw that. Somebody had that last year. I remember them using that during art or study hall or something or other. So, all right. So your first goal, complete these video lessons inside of the protein synthesis video lessons. I will also tell you that you're going to want to have that codon table that I gave you last week, or that I sent in the mail if you are a remote learner. I sent you a document that had looked like a little circle, like a bullseye, a little bit, and then a couple other things. So you're going to want to have that codon table available to you during these lessons. All right, thanks for watching. Good luck with this folder.